Are we even surprised that Roblox somehow managed to release such a tiny update and still break something major in the process? No, we are not. At this point, it's tradition. Now, I say it's a tiny update because realistically, all they had to do was change one word in a few places across the website. That's it. Just change friends to say connections and go about their day. Simple. But of course, this is Roblox we are talking about, so that minor word swap has now completely destroyed the entire friend system as we know it. People have been telling me constantly that all of their friends are now showing up as offline. Whether they are actually offline, online, or even in a game, it doesn't seem to matter what their status really is. Roblox will proudly tell you that they are offline, which is obviously super convenient if you are trying to, I don't know, play games with your friends. Except, wait, sorry, I meant connections, because we are apparently not allowed to have friends anymore. Roblox has made that part very clear. Allow me to rephrase that. We are no longer permitted to play experiences with these connections. That is the direction we are heading in. Friends are gone. We have connections now called soulless business LinkedIn style connections, or we are all now collectively part of a very big criminal organization. Okay, we have connections. On my homepage, it now says connections where it used to say friends. Underneath that, where it previously said find friends, you know, the button that took you to your friend requests, it now just says connect and it takes you to something called requests. That's it. No clue what kind of requests. It doesn't say friend requests anymore, it's just requests. Your guess is as good as mine. Over on the sidebar, friends is also now connect, and the worst one, my profile now says that I have 35 connections, not 35 friends. No, connections. There are probably a million other places on the site where they've replaced the word friends with this new corporate buzzword, and every single one of them is awful. One of my favorite comments I've seen on this whole thing, and I keep getting this, is that calling them connections makes it sound like we are all part of some massive criminal operation, which is very true. If someone in a movie says something like, I've got connections, or let me talk to my connections, you know they are about to make a deal with the mafia. And now that's just how Roblox sees our friends list. But the reason we are still talking about this today isn't because Roblox changed anything. They haven't. They are still doubling down, tripling down on this decision. Yesterday they tried to explain the reasoning behind it, but they explained absolutely nothing. They just threw at us some vague made-up issue that literally no one has ever complained about, not even once. No, today we are talking about it again because people in my comments keep telling me this update has broken their entire connections list, and yes, I do have to apologize to Roblox for accidentally calling it a friends list. I am so sorry, Roblox. Please take this as my official apology. Please do not show up at my house again. Please do not push me to the ground and spit on me. I meant connections list. I swear, I promise. Now, I could be wrong because I don't exactly go around analysing my connections list, but I don't think I've personally seen this problem. That said, with the sheer amount of people telling me about it, it clearly is a major issue. Right behind the actual worst problem here, which is just the update existing in the first place. Will Roblox fix it? Who knows? If they already know about it, then whether or not they fix it just depends on whether they feel like it, and I am not exaggerating. If they do feel like fixing it, expect it to happen anytime between right now and a few months from now. And if they don't feel like fixing it, that same time frame still applies, maybe a little bit longer. Could be fixed tomorrow or in December. That's how Roblox works. We know that. We know them better than anyone, unfortunately. Now, here is another thing, completely unrelated to the broken friends list, but I have seen a few people in my comments also saying that I'm complaining for no reason because everyone will still just call it friends anyway. And yeah, that's true. That is very true. Nobody is ever going to say, hey, I made a new connection on Roblox. No one. Of course, we are still going to call them friends, but that doesn't mean that we are complaining for no reason. There is always a reason, even if that reason is nothing more than we don't like it. I know that this isn't going to change anything. I know that I'm not going to die because my profile on Roblox now says connections instead of friends. I just don't like it, so I'm gonna complain. So please, the comments is the place to go. Tell me what you guys think about the new Roblox connections update, breaking the entire friends list. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.